Welcome to Thematic Nostalgia, and this is show number 12. I'm going to do something I haven't done before. I'm going to dedicate this show to my son, Nicholas. Now, Nicholas, you should get this theme, and if you don't, then I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. But I think you will. Anyway, the first song I'm going to play is called Simple Twist of Fate by Judy Collins. This was on an album. I don't believe it was ever released as a single to my knowledge, but it does fit our theme. So here we go with Judy Collins, Simple Twist of Fate.
They sat together in the park as the evening sky grew dark. She looked at him and he felt a spark tingle to his bones. 'Twas then he felt alone and wished that he'd gone straight and watched out for a simple twist of fate. They walked along by the old canal, a little confused, I remember well, and stopped into a strange hotel with a neon burning bright. He felt the heat of night hit him like a freight train, moving with a simple twist of fate. A saxophone somewhere far off played as she was walking by the arcade, as the light bust through a beat-up shade where he was waking up. She dropped a coin into a cup of a blind man at the gate and forgot about a simple twist of fate. Pushed the window open wide, felt an emptiness inside, to which he just could not relate, brought on by a simple twist of fate. Of the clocks and walks along with a parrot that talks, hunts her down by the waterfront docks where the sailors all come in. Maybe she'll pick him out again. How long must he wait once more for a simple twist of fate? It's a sin to know and feel too much within. I still believe he was my twin, but I lost the ring. He was born in spring, but I was born too late. Blame it on a simple twist of fate.
The next song I'm going to play is by Cher. And this is Cher's very first song that hit the Billboard charts after being part of Sonny and Cher. And it's called All I Really Want to Do. And it peaked at number 15 on the Top Pop Singles 100. and it was on the chart for 12 weeks. So it did fairly well. It's a top 20 song, basically. So here from 1965 is Cher, All I Really Want to Do.
I cheat, I mistreat you, simplify you, classify you, deny, defy, or mystify you. All I really wanna do is, baby, be friends with you, baby, be friends with you. Now I ain't looking to fight with you, frighten you or uptight you, drag you down or drain you down, chain you down or bring you down. All I really wanna do is, baby, be friends with you, baby, be friends with you. I ain't looking to block you up, rock or lock you up, analyze you, categorize you, finalize or advertise you. All I really wanna do, yes, baby, be friends with you, baby, be friends with you. I don't want to straight face you, race or chase or track or trace you, or disgrace you or displace you, or define you or define you. All I really wanna do, yeah, baby, be friends with you, baby, be friends with you. Now I don't want to meet your kin, make you spin or do you in, or select you or dissect you, or inspect you or reject you. All I really wanna do is, baby, be friends with you, baby, be friends with you.
Our third song that fits this theme is from Joan Baez. And this song was a top 100 song in 1969. It entered the charts in April, late April, and it remained for 4 weeks. It peaked at number 86. So let's play that one. The name of this song is Love is Just a Four-Letter Word.
Seems like only yesterday I left my mind behind, down in the Gypsy Cafe with a friend of mine, who sat with baby heavy on her knee, yet spoke of life most free from slavery, with eyes that showed no trace of misery. The phrase in connection first with she occurred, that love is just a four-letter word. Outside a rattling storefront window, cats meowed till the break of day. Me, I kept my mouth shut to you, I had no words to say. My experience was limited and underfed. You were talking while I hid to the one who was the father of your kid. You probably I did, but I heard you say that love is just a four-letter word. I said goodbye unnoticed, pushed forth into my own games, drifting in and out of lifetimes unmentionable by name, searching for my double, looking for complete evaporation to the core. Though I tried and failed at finding any door, I must have thought that there was nothing more absurd than that love is just a four-letter word. Though I never knew just what you meant when you were speaking to your man, I could only think in terms of me, and now I understand. After waking enough times to think I see the holy kiss that's supposed to last eternity blow up in smoke, it's destiny. Falls on strangers, travels free. Yes, I know now traps are only set by me, and I do not really need to be assured that love is just a four-letter word.
The next song, this is the fourth song before I reveal the theme, is really one of my all-time favorites. It's by Richie Havens. And if you younger guys out there have never heard of Richie Havens, please check him out. He is one of the best. He was born in 1941 in Brooklyn, New York. But he's no longer with us today. But he has left us an abundance of music. Great stuff. So here is Richie Havens singing Just Like a Woman.
Nobody feels any pain tonight as I stand inside the rain. Everybody knows that baby's got me close. Lately I see her ribbons and her bows, and the problem from her curls. She takes just like a woman, and she makes love just like a woman, and she aches just like a woman, but she breaks just like a little girl. Queen Mary, she's my friend. I believe I'll go see her again. Ain't nobody has to guess that baby can't be blessed till she finds out that she's like all the rest. With her fog, her amphetamine, and her pearls, she takes just like a woman. Yes, she does, and she makes love just like a woman. And she aches just like a woman. But she breaks just like a little girl. Oh, it was raining from the first, and I was dying there of thirst, so I came here. And your long time curse hurts, but what's worse is this pain in here. I can't stay in here. Ain't it clear? Oh, I just can't live. I believe it's time for us to quit. And when we meet again and introduced as friends, please don't let on that you knew me when I was hungry and it was your world. Oh, you fake just like a woman. Yes, you do, and you make love just like a woman. And you ache just like a woman, but you break just like a little girl. You break just like a little girl. You break just like a little girl.
Okay, here is the very last song I'm going to play before I tell you the theme. And this group was pretty prolific back in the time that I was in high school and starting out into college. They recorded from about 1965 to 1970. And I'm going to play their very first Billboard hit. It was a top 10 hit called It Ain't Me, Babe. They also recorded Happy Together, which was a #1 hit. And this particular song I'm about to play is from 1965, and it remained on the charts for a few months. So here from 1965 is It Ain't Me, Babe.
Go away from my window, believe at your own chosen speed. I'm not the one you want, babe. I'm not the one you need. You say you're looking for someone who's never weak, but always strong, to protect you and defend you, whether you are right or wrong. Someone to open each and every door. It ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. Well, it ain't me you're looking for, babe. Go lightly from the ledge, babe. Go lightly on the ground. I'm not the one you want, babe. I'll only lead you down. You say you're looking for someone who promised never to part. Someone who closes eyes to you. Someone to close his heart.
Simple Twist of Fate comes from Dylan's 15th studio album, Blood on the Tracks, and it was released in January 1975 by Columbia Records. The album marked Dylan's return to Columbia after 2 albums with Asylum Records, and Dylan commenced recording the album in New York City in September of 1974. In December, shortly before Columbia was due to release the album, Dylan abruptly re-recorded much of the material in a studio in Minneapolis. The final album consists of 5 tracks recorded in New York and 5 from Minneapolis. Simple Twist of Fate was recorded in New York City on September the 19th, 1974. Judy Collins released this song in an album from 1993 entitled Judy Sings Dylan, Just Like a Woman. All I Really Want to Do is a classic non-Hot 100 song from 1964 as listed in Joel Whitburn's Top Pop Singles. It is the first track on side 1 of his 1964 album entitled Another Side of Bob Dylan. A version of this song by Cher and also by the Byrds were both top 40 hits, with the Cher's version doing a little bit better, peaking at number 15. Both those versions were released in 1965. Joan Baez and Bob Dylan had a serious thing going on in the 1960s, but for one reason or another, it just didn't last. Love is a 4-letter word is a song written by Bob Dylan, but it was first recorded by Joan Baez, who has recorded and performed the song numerous times throughout her career. Dylan himself never released a version of his song, and according to his website, he has never performed the song live. Just Like a Woman by Bob Dylan was first released on his 1966 album Blonde on Blonde. It was also released as a single in the United States during August of 1966, and it was a top 40 hit for Dylan. It peaked at number 33 on the Billboard Hot 100. It entered the Billboard chart on September the 10th, 1966, and remained on the chart for 6 weeks. Dylan's recording of Just Like a Woman was not issued as a single in the United Kingdom, but the British beat group Manfred Mann did release a hit single version of the song in July of 1966, which peaked at number 10 on the UK singles chart. In 2011, Rolling Stone magazine ranked Dylan's version of the song at number 232 in their list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. It Ain't Me, Babe by Bob Dylan originally appeared on his 4th album, Another Side of Bob Dylan, which was released in 1964 by Columbia Records. You may recall that All I Really Want to Do was also on that album. According to music critic Oliver Traeger, this song, along with the others on that album, marked a departure for Dylan as he began to explore the possibilities of language and a deeper level of the human experience. Dylan's version of this song was a classic non-Hot 100 hit, according to Joel Whitburn's Compendium of Music of the Top Pop Singles, 1955 through 2018. Within a year of its release, the song was picked up as a single by folk rock act The Turtles and country artist Johnny Cash, who sang it as a duet with his future wife June Carter. The Turtles version, which was played earlier, was a top 10 hit in 1965. Johnny Cash's country version was a top 100 hit, peaking at number 58 on the top 100 pop charts in late 1964. Dylan and Johnny Cash were admirers of each other's work. The song was released on Cash's 1965 album Orange Blossom Special. The song was also featured in the 2005 film about Cash's life, Walk the Line, and was performed by Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon on the film's soundtrack. So I'm sure you got that one right, Nicholas. Sure, I threw in a couple of tough ones. Simple Twist of Fate, Love is Just a Four-Letter Word. But the other three, if you didn't know those were Bob Dylan songs, then you're not paying attention. But you got that one. Anyhow, let's continue. The number 6 song I'm going to play is Don't Think Twice. It's All Right. And I'm going to play the cover by the Wonder Who. Now, the Wonder Who are really the Four Seasons. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. I don't know why they're playing around with these names, but they did. And I've always liked the Four Seasons. I mean, I'm a New York kid. I'm a Long Island kid in the 1960s, and right next door in Newark, New Jersey, the Four Seasons formed, and they were probably the biggest American group in the United States during the British invasion, along with the Beach Boys. So let's play Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. Johnny Rivers, born in 1942, is an American musician, singer, songwriter, and record producer. His repertoire includes pop, folk, blues, and old-time rock and roll. Rivers charted during the 1960s and the 1970s, but remains best known for a string of hits between 1964 and 68, among them Memphis, a Chuck Berry cover, Mountain of Love, a Harold Dorman cover, The Seventh Son, a Willie Maben cover, Secret Agent Man, Poor Side of Town, which hit number 1, Baby I Need Your Lovin', which is a 1967 cover of a Four Tops single, and Summer Rain. but I'm going to play a Dylan cover from Johnny Rivers' 1968 album entitled Realization. Now, Bob Dylan isn't exactly what you'd call a crooner. However, we know that he is a music aficionado, and he himself recorded albums featuring the pop standards of the big band era. I would call Bob Dylan a poet, or a philosopher, or a protest musician of his time. He never had a number one hit on Billboard's Top 100, but he did have two number two hits, and we'll hear those later on. But right now, let's hear another top 10 hit from Bob Dylan's repertoire. This is a cover by Johnny Rivers called Positively 4th Street. It peaked at number 7.
You've got a lot of nerve to say you are my friend. When I was down, you just stood there grinning. You've got a lot of nerve to say you've got a helping hand to lend. You just want to be on the side that's winning. You say I let you down. You know it's not like that. If you're so hurt, why then don't you show it? You say you've lost your faith, that's not where it's at. You have no faith to lose, and you know it. I know the reason that you talk behind my back. I used to be among the crowd you're in with. Do you take me for such a fool to think I'd make contact? One who tries to hide what it don't know to begin with. You see me on the street, always act surprised. They say, how are you? Good luck. I know you don't mean it. When you know as well as I, you'd rather see me paralyzed. Why don't you come out one time and scream it? No, I do not feel that good when I see the heartbreaks you embrace. If I was a master thief, perhaps I'd rob them. And though I know you're dissatisfied with your position and your fate, don't you understand? It's not my problem. I wish that for just one time you could stand inside my shoes, and just for that one moment I could be you. Yes, I wish that for just one time you could stand inside my shoes, and you know what a drag it is to see you.
Okay, let's move on now. I've done enough talking. I'm just going to go ahead and play 3 in a row. The next 3 songs I play will be Bob Dylan hits, top 10 hits, and they'll be cover versions. I have included very informative graphics and titles, so please, if at all possible, look at that. If you're just listening, you're going to miss a lot of informative information, a lot of history, and a little asides about the songs and about the artists. So here we go, 3 in a row. These are all Bob Dylan songs.
Well, they stone you when you're trying to be good. Stone you just like they said they would. Stone you when you're trying to go home. Stone you when you're there all alone. But I would not feel so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. Everybody. Well, they stone you when you're walking on the street. Stone you when you're trying to get to me. Stone you when you're trying to be alone. Oh, stone you when you're trying to get stoned. But I would not feel so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. Everybody must get stoned. Yeah. Well, they stone you at the breakfast table. Stone you when you're young and able. Stone you when you're trying to go to school. Stone you when you're playing pocket pool. Hey, I would not feel so all alone. But everybody must get stoned. Yeah. Say everybody must get stoned. Now they stone you and say that it's the end. Stone you and come back again. Stone you and they say that you're brave. Stone you when you're sitting in your grave. But I would not feel so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. Yeah. Everybody must get stoned. Talking about you. It's all about me too.
Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big brass bed. Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big brass bed. Whatever colors you have in your mind, I'll show them to you, and you'll see them shine. Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big brass bed. Stay, lady, stay. Stay with your man a while.
Please stay. Stay.
Until the break of day.
Till the break of day.
Let me see you make him smile. His clothes are dirty, but his hands are clean. And you're the best thing that he's ever seen. Stay, lady, stay. Stay with your man a while.
Stay.
Why wait any longer for the world to begin? You can have your cake and eat it too. Why wait any longer for the one you love when he's standing in front of you? So, lady, get on across this big brass bed.
Lady,
You dress so fine, through the bumps of dime, and you climb. And then yeah, people call, send me where I thought you're bound to fall. They thought that they were just kidding you. You used to laugh about everybody that was hanging out, and now you don't walk so proud. Now you don't talk so loud about having this scrounging your next beyond. How does it feel? How does it feel to
And there you have 3 in a row by Bob Dylan. These were all Bob Dylan songs covered by other people. And we're going to close the show now with 2 more songs back to back. And the first song will be Knocking on Heaven's Door, which is a cover song by Eric Clapton of Bob Dylan's song from 1973. Bob Dylan's song peaked at number 12 that year. The song I'm about to play is a classic non-Hot 100 hit by Eric Clapton. And finally, we're going to close with Bob Dylan's very first single. And this song will be performed by Bob Dylan himself. And that will conclude our show. I really, truly thank you for sticking it out till the end. This is Thematic Nostalgia show number 12, dedicated to my son Nicholas. I am your host, Phil. Take care.
Badge over me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
I got mixed up, confusion, man, and it's a killing me. There's just too many people, and they're all too hard to please. Well, my hat's in my hand, babe, I'm walking down the line. And I'm looking for a woman whose head's mixed up like mine. Well, my head's full of questions. My temperature's running fast. But I'm looking for some answers, but I don't know who to ask. But I'm walking and wondering, my poor feet don't ever stop. Seeing my reflection, I'm hung over, hung down, hung up.